Well, hi, 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 everybody. I'm late today. I got to ride to the grocery store. Was gonna go live at the grocery store, and I forgot. So I said I'll go live now. You know. So one thing now is I got to put away my meats, and I got to decide what I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna give it a few minutes, see who shows up, and y'all can help me decide. In the meantime, I can put things in the bag that go in the freezer. Uh, these are hamburger patties, two per bag, more than enough for me. Me. We're having a rainstorm in Georgia today. It's not good. It's not good. Uh, put one in this bag because I'm putting two in the other because I'm gonna make hey, whoever's here, I'm gonna make some stuffed peppers in a few days. So I'll need two in that bag. One in the rest of the bags. Well, there's just one of me. One hamburger's enough. Who's here? Welcome. Oh, my friendly neighborhood troll. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for giving me your watch hours today, and thanks for being a butt in my life. But you're good. You're good at what you do. You're good at coming in and giving me watch hours. Yeah. Boy, are you fast. So, anyway, that's that. But I hope any of my friends that are in the path of this hurricane are safe because it's going to be bad. My daughter lives in Florida, but she's on the East Coast, but it's still supposed to come across the East Coast. So I pray everyone that's in the path of it, you know, we're going to get some rain from it. Oh, crazy Alice. Welcome. Goodbye. You know, y'all are welcome to come in my house, into my live stream. And I know you can't hear me, but I'll be right back. But what the heck? Y'all want to come in and do that for? You know, y'all want to be butts? Be butts. Don't bother me anymore. Because I got a butt too. Yeah. But I got to get my. Got to find something back here and I don't see what I want. Here they are. Got to find my scissors. Hey, King of Block. But I'm just going to take this chicken and cut it in pieces. It's chicken breast, but I'm going to cut it in half. One is enough. So, y'all can come all day, come all night. Just don't come in my parade. So, don't ruin my line. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook this in two pieces. I don't know. Anyway, no, I'm going to cook one piece. But right now I'm just going to cut it in half. Be nice to change your picture instead of the same one in a row. Oh, Crazy Alice? Man. Man, oh man, oh man. I'm having a troll party on my live right now. Want to join it? That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to decide what I want to have for dinner. I like my workers. They're also gives me hours. My troll workers do. But anyway. They give up after a while. I don't care. But anyway, my neighbor took me to the grocery store. My car won't be finished until tomorrow. I hope it'll be finished tomorrow. If not, I was able to get out and get to what I needed anyway, because the sale goes off, starts over on Wednesdays in our area. I don't know what days y'all's grocery stores have sales for. Ours on Wednesday to Tuesday. The sale starts over on Wednesday, so when they go get the sale before it got over with. Anyway. But do I have a hamburger tonight? Surely. Who are you? Hi, welcome. You look like a normal person. Just a name. It's not. Hi, my name's Shirley. Or Shelby. That's Shelby. I have a friend, Shelby. So, welcome. Welcome in. Let's see who you are, Shirley. 34 subs, 7 videos. Welcome to my live stream. Anyway, I was going to stay and do some stuff, but my other friend's coming on, so I don't know if I want to stay or go. I got in 10 minutes. I just got to get dinner cooked. So I think I'm going to call it today. I'll come back on later. Hi there, cruising is fun. You're from the marathon or whatever you want it. Cruisathon. That's coming on only for a few minutes so I could put my stuff away, and then I realized my other friend is live, and so stay till I get all this chicken bagged up. They had split chicken breast, $1.49 at my grocery store. So one chicken breast is so big, half of one is enough for me. But I don't know if I want to cook this hamburger patty or cook me a piece of chicken. Rude Bob Larry? What? Who's rude? Which one? I get trolls every time I go live. The Shirley or the Oral? Must be Oral. It's the which one is the troll? Gotta be. Man, which one? They haven't really done anything except the Orally. I don't see no Bob. I see Shelby, Cruising, and Oral. So I don't know which one it is. Well, I'm only going to be on a couple more minutes and then I'm leaving. But I ain't putting up with it. I can't see it. So let me look again. So I don't know. I don't see it. I don't know. Glad you brought. I can't tell who trolls anymore and who's not. As long as they're not typing, I can't see it. Y'all can see it. I'm very sorry. He's not backstage. We don't want to ban somebody that's not a troll. Uh, well, my mod should be here soon. We're gonna find out. I will be back later. I'll just because I got things to do. Yeah, they're back. But I can't. I just saw and banned somebody. I just banned the born assassin. Born assassin. But I don't know. I didn't see that other guy. Because I'd banned about 10 before y'all got here already. So, yeah. Anyway. What? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Cole. I don't know who some of these are. I've looked at their. I know the cruising people. I think these are the people from my cruising place. If not, I don't know who they are. But they said they're seeing people that I haven't banned that are saying racist things. And I've been banning a lot of them. But I think YouTube is hiding them now where I can't see them and they can just keep typing. See, like Joe, I know they're trolls when they start typing one letter at a time. But they can go. So I'm just making my ban list really long. Yeah, Cole's my lifesaver. When I start banning them, they coming in as fast and I can't get them out fast and they can come back in sometimes. But no, I just wanted to see if Cole could see the trolls that I couldn't see because y'all were seeing some that. You deal with that one. I'm just banning users left and right today. Oh, but my neighbor was nice enough and took me to the grocery store before the sale was over, so I was able to get what I needed. You know, it's sad that you have to call 'em. I think they want me to call my mods, but I'm gotten brave enough to handle all this myself. But when you have 20 mods come in at one time, gosh, you know, I think, let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. I've had 12 or 15 come in already. But, uh, uh, hey, Oral, where do I know you from? Are you from the cruising scene too? Or did you just find me because it said I was cooking? Oh, okay. I know you now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know who you are. But I can't see some of those trolls. Thank you. They're not just trolling seniors, they're trolling Christina, they're trolling, how do you say, autism pages. They're trolling, they're trolling anybody. They even troll Cole. And I said, well, Cole's probably close to a lot of these people's ages. I don't know how old he is. You know. So anyway, but what I think I'm gonna do is take this chicken here, cut it, split it again, and get it cooking and make me a chicken sandwich. It's just whole pieces of split chicken breast, and they're huge. But I'm gonna take this other piece that I got in this pan. This is just a half of a chicken breast. I'm gonna take that and cook it tomorrow and make me a chicken casserole. I think. But that's what I'm gonna do. Right now, I'm just gonna salt and pepper this and get it cooking. Then take it apart and put it in a hamburger bun. What's the ace of spades? I know what it is, but what does it mean? You put a spell on them? Oh, I don't do spells. Don't want any bad spells on anybody. Oh, I thought so. Let's see. I don't want to harm anyone, but I want them to go away. I can do psychic medium stuff too. You know, I do prayers instead of spells, kind of thing. I say them as prayers. Dear Lord, please let the trolls go away. I don't want any harm to them, but don't let them come back. You know. Uh, I'd like to do some. I'm a beginner. Well, I'm not really a beginner psychic reader, but I am. I've been seeing spirits for years. My father-in-law, when my mother-in-law died, I saw my father-in-law come pick her up, and I'm beginning readings. I have tarot cards. I don't. I like those. I can pick up on things. And I've done a couple of readings, and I had them accurate. I was on a reading site where there are real readers, and so I do that. They have a group just about every day, but I go a couple, 3 times a week. Um, but I'm just putting salt and pepper, garlic powder, and ginger on this because it's really later than I want to eat. But I'm not hungry, but I gotta eat something. So I'm just gonna salt and pepper, ginger, garlic the other side, and let it cook. And then I'm gonna put this other piece on to cook in my oven in my air fryer. I'm gonna put a little broth of some kind in it. I think I've got vegetable broth open. Now I'm gonna put that on it. And tomorrow I'll make a casserole on live. Put that down. All right, now the trolls are gone. Thank you, Cole. He's probably playing his game. I ain't even looked too long. But that'll cook a while. But I'm gonna put this in my oven. Okay, yeah, I got this. Oh, turn it around. What I opened to use the other day, and I'm not gonna get out chicken when I got vegetables. Broth is broth. I just need broth to cook this in the oven. Now I'll make a little casserole with it. My neighbor gave me this casserole years ago. It's original recipe was 8 ounces of chicken, I believe. In other words, it's chicken breast topped up with sour cream, cream of chicken soup, and then you take crackers, rich crackers, or saltines, or butter crackers. Put that on top with a little bit of butter, and you bake it. You cook your chicken first. So, so I'm gonna put this chicken in the air fryer, and I'm gonna have me a chicken sandwich when this gets done. I could have put this in the air fryer too, but I'm just gonna put it all here. I'll find a lid or something to put on it in a minute. about 30 minutes in the 30 minutes in the air fryer over there, and that'll be done. And then I got a hamburger patty I'm putting in the refrigerator for tomorrow, or either that, or the next day. But I don't have lids that fit these right here, so I just use a lid. And I cut it down, let it cook. So, but anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I am just going to get off. I'm missing my friend's live. I think. Let me check and see if he's live. If he's not, I'm going to stay. I'll stay on. Let's see what the date was. James Gaga is on. Okay, I can say it's he's not live. He just put out a video. I can watch that video later. But I made cucumber and onion salad earlier today. You just take a cucumber, I peel it and take the seeds out. I don't eat seeds in my cucumber. And I cut it in little pieces, and I cut an onion with it, add salt and pepper, mayonnaise, let it sit. You can eat it right away, but it's better the longer it sits, the better it tastes to me. So I'm going to have that in a chicken sandwich. I'll take the bone off the chicken, take it off the bone. Anyway, now I need to wash my dishes, so might as well, while this is all cooking, wash my dishes. Put that hamburger meat up. And I got one egg that I didn't put in the refrigerator. Now this egg's been left out all night, so I'm going to throw it away. I got more eggs. Anyway, we'll rearrange and put y'all on the other side and talk some more and wash the dishes. But tomorrow, I know I'm not in front of the camera. I'll be right there. I gotta get it moved. Tomorrow I'll show y'all how to make that little casserole. Yeah, I'll show y'all how to make the casserole tomorrow. But I'm going over to this side of the kitchen. Got to throw all this cabbage peelings away. Someone gave me a cabbage and I shared it with my neighbor. Anyway, all right. Sink and dishes. That's my filtered water. And make a mess. I didn't know it had water in it. But anyway, y'all are welcome. Just, Why I would like to come. I have no idea. They're gone. No more calls. But when he had my You don't always get your mods in when you're doing things. Now I could set us that time and, or hey mods, what day can you be here? What day can you be here? But that's not going to always happen the way you want it. Anyway. And I bought, I'll show y'all in a minute. They're right here. I'll show you what I bought. I've never bought vegan buns. Has anybody, y'all ever bought vegan hamburger buns? Or hot dog or bread? I'm not a vegan. But I buy the brioche hamburger buns. And they're from Aldi's. And they're a little over, almost $3. But these were $1.57 for 100% vegan bun. It just means there's no animal butter or anything in it probably. And no egg. So I'm going to try that with my chicken sandwich later. Why should I do more grocery videos for trolls? Let's see who you are. No subs. No videos. And I don't know when your video you were made. So I'm sorry, I got my granny's arms. I'm sorry y'all don't like my granny. My granny was so nice to me. Even though she didn't have a lot of food in the house, I love my granny. My granny was poorer than my grandmother. I went to stay with my granny. I only stayed with her maybe 3 times in my life, but I stayed with my grandmother. Well, you're bored as hell? I don't get my poo-poo. Bye. What kind of questions? You want my rank, name, and serial number? But my granny, my papa, he was they say a drunk. I don't remember him ever being drunk, but he always, there was never money in the house. He couldn't keep the job. But my grandmother and granddad, now they had this store. They owned a grocery store, which would be a convenience store today. But back in the day, my granddad's grocery store was like the size of a convenience store. So I love how fast they make new names. Kind of funny. Anyway. The love. I don't know if y'all remember, if any of y'all old enough to remember. I think they were Tony, Tony cookies. They were, or I believe that's the name of them. They were big old cookies, a huge, bigger than my hand cookie. And those things were, you go get a piece of what we call hoop cheese, which is just a big old a round hoop of cheese. Anyway, that's the way they used to cut it. You know, you could cut it that way back then. But all it was a big old piece of sharp cheese. And you take that sharp cheese and eat it with that cracker, that cookie. That was one of the best things. So, it was delicious. And how many of y'all remember eating raw hot dogs? My granddad had hot dogs and, bologna and all. And back then, if I wanted a hot dog, I didn't get it very often, but I do remember getting a hot dog. And my grandmother said, now go up there and eat it raw. I don't know if they considered them raw or not, but I'm still here. My father-in-law, my husband's daddy, they owned a grocery store too. And after his father died, when I was going with him back up to see his mother, they owned a cow. They had 100 acres and had cows. And he stopped in this store. He said, I don't know how long I've been married to my husband at the time. He said, do you eat bologna? I said, yeah, I eat bologna. He said, well, I'm going to go in here and get some bologna for lunch. So he got a bologna and 2 packs of crackers. Sleeves of crackers. They used to come in one little sleeve. He bought 2 of those and 2 hunks of bologna. So, anyway, I'll show you what the chicken looks like in a minute. But the chicken casserole's got to wait till the chicken gets cold enough, so I'll just do it tomorrow on camera. Probably earlier in the day. Well, it also depends on, like, right now we're in rain, a lot of rain. And yeah, my hair has gotten all messed up. Okay. So, be right back. All right. Anyway, but we're in the rain, and that hurricane is supposed to hit tomorrow night, or yeah, sometime tomorrow. And my daughter lives on the East Coast, but they're still gonna get some good rain, and we're getting a little bit of rain, and I don't think it's from the hurricane. But on Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, we're supposed to get, if the hurricane goes the way they're tracking it to, we're supposed to get rain from Savannah, Georgia, Brunswick. They're supposed to get a lot of it. But if it goes that mile or two wider up, then Atlanta will get some of it. So I'm just praying. Quiet time alone. Hey, Cole. Yeah, I'm all right now. It's after real cold. It's just when I get 5 or 6 in one time, I can't get them fed fast enough. Plus, I was cooking I had chicken all over my hands when they started coming in. Oh, yeah. But right now I got my dinner almost done while I'm washing dishes. I really should have probably added a vegetable or something with it. Well, I made the squash. I mean, cucumber, not me. Oh yeah, it's quiet time. You know, and I used to put on my thing cleaning, chatting, talking, and trolls. And I thought, well, I'm adding the word trolls, and that's gonna bring the trolls. But no, they have a tracker on me. Probably. As soon as I check my computer thing in a little bit, well, I can do it now. I just want to erase it because it. Yeah, and I'll erase them later. Someone, my friend said they can come in through your camera and they can trace you that way. I'm gonna do my tracing. It's through GLARY Utilities. It's free. Right now I've got 61 so far, and I had 50 something when I went to bed last night. 63 trackers so far. If you get under a say 65 or so, you're doing okay. All right, I've only got 63. I'm going to ignore the list now. I'm going to ignore it and just close out because you have to cut your computer off and restart it when you do that. Chicken stir fry tonight. Oh, that does sound good too. I've got some cabbage, but I like my cabbage really cooked tender. I could put some of that chicken with this cabbage because it's almost done. It's on the other side. Oh, y'all can't see it. It's on the other side. But I'll show you. It's almost done. Now I don't know what $1.40. It was $1.49 for U.S. price, and this is just a half a chicken breast, or not even maybe a half. I cut them in half. Whether they're quite half and half, I don't know. But and I split it because it's so big. But I'm gonna rake some. I'm gonna take some of this off and make a sandwich with it because I'm not in the mood to make a big meal. You had those nights? So, but I'm gonna let the water cook out of this. The moisture and water cook out. I've got to check the one I've got in the air fryer. It looks like about done too. Be right back. Let me get that one checked out. Okay. Hey, how much money did they end up raising? Do you know? The one in the air fryer is not anywhere near done. It's getting there. It'll get there. So, but my church had what do you call it? Food giveaway, thing. She brought me 3 potatoes. Those are huge. That's the meal and a half. I could probably make it 2 meals if I done it right. So yeah, they were huge. Um, my friend went in the store for me because my car's still in the shop the other day, and she got the wrong chicken. And so my other neighbor, I told her that dog food was on sale, and you don't find the Little Caesar dog food. It's a store brand though. You don't find that for 50 cents, hardly ever. So they were 50 cents a piece. Limit 30. So she said, I'll take you to get some more for the dog. And I took that other chicken back. And I got there were 4 pieces and I cut them in half. So I got double the amount. Even though the package was bigger and cost more, it was only $1.49 a pound. That other package I had probably within 3 meals. I got 2, 4, 6. I got 8 meals. So that was a good deal. I thought. I thought that was a pretty good deal. They didn't have any small packages of chicken. $3,900 when they ended Saturday night, and another couple channel raised 150. So I believe that's all right. Y'all got 4 couples now. Didn't they say they needed 1,000 per couple? And I gave you the name of a yeah. Um, you told me sometime this week they'll probably get in contact with me. Have not checked it or in contact with the people. Gotta be quiet. So, but were you in here when I showed the vegan hamburger buns? I mean, they were $1.59. These for the regular brioche buns that they were out of are close to $3. But I like them, so I said I'll try this one time, you know, and see if these vegan brioche buns are any good. They're plant based. Just means there's no butter and eggs in it, so I gather. So then I'll show you what I made this morning. And I don't know. I had this maybe Michelle and Anna when I was in Canada, in Montreal. I had cucumber and onions, and she gave me a sample of it, and so I bought it. It was from that big old the big market they had, international market, food market. But anyway, I asked her what was in it, and she said cream. She didn't speak much English. It was more French. Yeah, and that was the best cucumber onions. This is cucumber onions, mayonnaise, salt, and pepper. Is all it is. But she said cream, so I came home and took my whipping cream and kind of beat it till not to peaks, but till it got a little thick, and I added that with my mayonnaise. And so that was almost the taste I had in Canada. But I haven't done that in a long time because whipping cream is too expensive. There was no one around that could tell me from French to English what it was, and she just said it's cream. And that was back in the 90s. My daughter was in the 8th grade. Never tried it. I don't know if you've ever been over to Montreal or not, but I loved that. That was the best vacation I ever had with my husband. He was there for work, and after he had been there so many weeks, they told us the company said the wives would come if you pay. You just had to buy their food and their ticket. Because the room was paid for. You lived there, and yeah, we stayed at the La Petite Hotel. And if anything, it was in towards the end of May. I was there Labor Day weekend, or is it Memorial Day? Memorial Day, not Labor Day. Labor Day is coming up. I was there Memorial Day. And you looked out to the La Petite um, Hotel, and you could see it. You could see another building over there with a swimming pool up top, and everybody on it was butt naked. So I went for 5 days and had a blast. I loved the street performers and things. They were kind of interesting. And that the churches, they have what they called it a courtyard area with a fenced in area for the homeless. They could stay there between certain time in the after night till a certain time in the morning, and they had to clear out. And then in the winter time, they had a place underground. They said for the homeless. But I asked somebody at the hotel about that. He said, "Oh, it's legal. They can do that. They can go naked at that place. They could." Oh, the thunder's coming back, and my dog just ran under the couch again. But I didn't do much exercise today. I heard it can. The shopping centers in the summertime they're all upstairs, but I don't know how they do it, because you go underground and go shopping. If they move the merchandise, or they just have the upstairs doors locked and you just have to go in from the basement. So I didn't really know. Yeah, this chicken's almost done. I'll let the water cook out. Took the lid off of it and I'll let the water cook out of it. So anyway. But I thought about doing something different on my live, and I don't know if people would go for it or not. I have tarot cards, so I don't know if I want to do tarot cards or maybe try reading on somebody. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Let me show you the back. Can you see the back? That's the one thing I love. This summer, let's see. I went in November to have a checkup to get me dental implants. I went to my first Buc-ee's and I bought a shirt. And then I went to Buc-ee's 2 or 3 more times this summer because I had to pass it to go on my trip, coming and going, and I bought a couple more shirts. There was a Buc-ee's in St. Augustine, Florida. I bought a shirt. But this was their not Valentine's. This is their Easter, in their Easter, around Easter time when they had these. So I love my Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's has got great fudge. Which Buc-ee's you want to go to? We'll make it a trip. Is there one close to where you're going to be on your cruise? Or in Michigan? I don't know where they all are. I know they're in Texas. That's where they started. Buc-ee's has I guess you know what do you call them? The Coke, frozen Coke, that comes out, slushies. Well, I love one of our gas stations. had Fanta orange in frozen, in the slushy. But Buc-ee's don't carry Fanta orange. Oh, okay. But they got the best fudge. And if I were going on a cruise, I I I would want the internet package, and I would want the now what I was gonna say. Some people said the drink package ain't worth it, and some people say the drink package is. I don't actually drink. Yeah, I had their chopped brisket sandwich, and it was pretty good. A little spicier than I wanted, but it was good. So, and my hair's all messed up from the rain, and I should have combed it before I got online, but I didn't. It started pouring cats and dogs, and me and my friend got soaked getting our groceries in the car. But mm, if you can find bottle, you can't take glass stuff on. I was told, but and I drink Gatorades, but I don't drink but maybe one Gatorade or two a month. So I don't know if it's worth bringing that, or should I just bring a couple of cans in case. Gatorade is also good if you're getting seasick. Hmm. So I don't. That's what I was wondering about. But this chicken over here is about done. The one in the microwave is not quite done. Air fryer, not microwave, air fryer. But I'll turn it over and turn it back on after I get off live. So anyway, see, I don't get sick that easily from being on a boat or an airplane. My ears do get stopped up when I get on an airplane. Sometimes, so I may be hard to hear when I go somewhere. So I drink water, so I can drink a lot of water, and lemonade's okay. But when I went to my daughter's last, about 2 days after I got there, my head was my ears were still, no, about a day and a half after I landed, my ears were kind of messed up. So, and then, but I have friends, they went on a round the world cruise, and they don't take Dramamine, they take something else that's over the counter. I have to ask her, I'm going to ask her what it was. She said it's better than Dramamine. But my husband got sick easily. Yeah, I want to get me a new water bottle, one that I can put around my neck and carry. And I meant to look today when I was at the grocery store, since they had any at this little grocery store, and I forgot. But I know Walmart does. And when I get my car back, I'm also going to my Costco's I haven't been to before. Next when I get my car back after I get out of my grief share class, and there's lots up in that area because I'm not doing the 2-minute grief share class that's close to my house. I'm going further away because I'm driving myself this time to a day class, and I want to see if I can get me a water bottle that goes around your neck, and that way you won't have to be carrying it everywhere. Uh, but my chicken's almost done over here, folks. I've been out. So you can see it. It's hard to find the camera sometimes. All right. There it is. But I'm going to take part of this off the bone, make me a sandwich with it. Yeah, it must be starting supper then. Yeah, but this is done. I'm going to let it sit there and cool off enough and to cut some of it on that brioche buns I bought. I said, why not try something that's on sale? You know, you only live once. I can eat chicken after chicken after chicken. Fried, baked, boiled, but not hot. Don't give me spicy. No spicy for me. I remember in the U.S. I don't know if y'all have it or not, but in the U.S. they had a couple of years ago Popeye's chicken sandwich versus another company's chicken sandwich. They were saying Popeye's was better. Can't remember the other company now, but I don't eat Popeye's chicken. Someone said, "Oh, you can get it without spice now." I said, "When? Since when?" So now I do love Chick-fil-A, and I was friends with the Chick-fil-A Kathy Truitt. He went to our church for a while. He was also the keynote speaker at my graduation back in the '78. He was our keynote speaker, and he was a cool guy. And my neighbor next door, who's been long passed away, she was the first white taxi cab driver in the state of Georgia, and she would they would when he had a cab to go to the airport, you know, or go somewhere, he'd ask for send Miss Nell, send Miss Nellie. So he would she would go get him, and he always was going back to the original store, which I've eaten in when I was a kid, when a teenager when it opened. Anyway, and he'd say, sit right there and I'll bring you money. He'd go in, get the money, and bring her back a Chick-fil-A sandwich, fries, and a drink. He was the nicest man. But anyway, but Chick-fil-A sometimes upsets my stomach. Now, if you get their what I just cooked over here, the boneless chicken, and they have a boneless chicken sandwich, but it's got so much preservatives on it and so much sodium that I don't like it. So I've been taking, and I don't know if I should. Let me see if I can find my bottle. Where'd the bottle go? I have diverticulitis, so I have to watch what I eat. See, I can't have seeds and stuff. Oh, here's the bottle. Behind. But I've been doing this. My nephew says I shouldn't be doing it, but it's helped my stomach a lot. It's caloric silver. It's a liquid. 5 ounces. It's all you need. 5 milliliters. You know, I just do my dropper full. It's 3. I was only doing 3, but I do 3 and just another little bit. But I'm almost out, and I don't know how many ounces this is. 8.5 fluid ounces. So I stopped taking it for a while, and was having trouble again. But it sure has helped my stomach when I take it. You know, I was watching last night. His name is Pablo, I think. He's from Japan. Was it him or somebody else? Anyway, it helps my stomach. If I stop taking it, my friend told me if I took it for about a month, and I've been taking it over a month, that my diverticulitis would be healed. Well, it's not healed, I don't think, because I still get, but I think some of it's the processed foods. But anyway, in Japan, was it Japan or were they? No, some YouTuber I was watching were in Jamaica. Oh yeah, it was oh shoot, it's a China. He was born in America. He's an American, but his parents are from Korea, Japan area, all over there. But he was in Jamaica and he had KFC, and he said that chicken outbeats our American chicken because over in Jamaica, none of their chickens have preservatives or anything in it. He got three different pieces. He got a barbecue, the original, and a spicy. And he said the original was the best. I thought someday it does, but someday I would like to go and stay at an all inclusive place close to where you could take a taxi into town, and see some of the area where all your food is included. I love watching the vloggers that go to these travel places, and his name is Ken, I think. I don't think that's his channel name, but his name is Ken. Him and his wife finally retired, and he was retired. And so they went to for one of their first trips together. They went to Jamaica, and they had the driver take them to a jerk place. And I have a lady at our market that sells jerk chicken, but I don't really like it. I don't know if it's her cooking or I just don't like jerk chicken. But where they went, they had it where you could get it non-spicy. And I said, I would love to try it non-spicy. Because the lady said, it ain't spicy. I do too. That's why my husband always wanted to go, but he wouldn't go. That's where he wanted to go. And I said, well, I'll get us a cruise and we'll go. He said, I ain't getting on no cruise. We got on the gambling ship by about an hour away from my daughter's house. Went out to where it was illegal to gamble. 5 minutes on the boat, paramedics were looking after my husband. He got so sick. They gave him Dramamine and set him in a chair and told him not to get up. So he played a slot. He played a couple of slot machines that were close to where he was supposed to be sitting. He said he'd never get on a boat again. And he loves to fly, but he couldn't fly. He had vertigo too bad. He'd get up in the airplane when we flew, several times, but no, we were only gone a couple of nights. He wouldn't go more than that. That's why I'd be glad that if when I start doing things, even if I've gone 2 nights, give me 2 months later and I'll go 2 more nights. But he wouldn't do that. He was maybe once a year, twice would go to the mountains up to Helen, Georgia, or would go spend the night, or 3 nights in Panama City and come home. I don't like those quick trips. I want, if there were quick trips, I want frequent quick trips, if you know what I'm trying to say. More than once a year. But that was him. So he didn't like flying, but he was a mechanic, and he was the best they had at the time. They had a broke airplane one time, and James didn't know about it. And he goes, he had a friend from the Boeing from Brazil. He came over here and he was here about a year with his baby and his wife, and we let them have our baby bed, not baby bed, what do you call it? Bassinet like thing, big enough for the crib, little crib, not a big one, but a little one. Anyway, and he went out there one day and the guy had come back. He'd come back to help him with problems. This was years later. He went out there and gave him a big hug. He said, "What are you doing here?" He said, "Well, y'all's airplane's broken. No one can figure it out." And they flew him all the way over here. My husband gets in the airplane with him, and he said, "Well, come on, I'll help you." And James said, "Did anybody turn that button on down there that's been off?" Somehow another pilot turned the wrong button on. It wouldn't. They paid all that money. So my husband was even boss one time of the company, of the maintenance department. Yeah, but he did that a year, and he said, "I give it up." My husband had a little bit of a temper, so he was better being the mechanic, letting him do his own thing and stay out of his way, than it was to boss all these other guys around. He'll tell you that. So, yeah, like my dishes. I love my career wear; it doesn't break. I've got another whole set that I have not used in years because my mother-in-law thought they were hers. And so I went and bought white dishes, and I done got rid of all the white ones, the creamy color, at our outlet mall down there where my mother lives. They would have these off-white, what they call the trans color. It's what they press out at the end of the day when they're making these plates, and they have not much color left in them. They call it trans, and it's kind of a beigey, light beigey white color. And I had those for years because I had to get something that my mother-in-law didn't think. Yeah, this is a coral red and a gray. So, and so last year before my husband died, I told him I wanted to get new dishes, and I donated all my other corningware, not knowing that I only bought four, and the other had 12 pieces because they were cheap. They would be on sale at the outlet store. But I think I've got a set of six or four. I can't remember. I think it's six plates. All right, that chicken looks good. I'm going to put it on a hamburger bun in a minute. Try these new buns with some mayonnaise and the chicken and my, well, I can't even think, cucumber salad. But Miss Linda said, "Well, you'll try these buns once." I said, "No, I might try them more." But they were $4.59. I don't know if they were marked down or they were just, the price they were. Yeah, because they don't have any egg yolk in it, they're not yellow like my other brioche buns. So I don't know why they're calling these brioche. Maybe it's the way they're made, but brioche bun is that got egg in it. But this will be good for my nephew who's allergic to eggs. I'm gonna go find him one day. My nephew, he's goes to college about 40 minutes from me or less, probably 30. But he's gotten in a house. He's gotten in an apartment this year. Yeah. So my nephew's in an apartment, and I might have to go find him one day. He's not. He's close, but not close. He goes to Where does he go? Kennesaw State University. He's majoring in band. He wants to be in the he wants to be in a band actually, like orchestra, and play for churches. He already plays for churches. One church pays him $150 to come play on a Sunday and play his trombone, I forget. One of those. So anyway, but I'll have to ask him, when what day I could come visit him, maybe in case he ever needed anything. I'd be, you know, I keep okay. So anyway, get some of this chicken off the bone here and make me a sandwich. Yeah, I got enough chicken here for 2 sandwiches. That's how big those pieces were. And I only cooked half. I think it's the trumpet. The one that's got the three. When I say the trumpet, he has to play 2 instruments in this course, and I don't remember what the other one he chose to play. But he played for the Atlantic Symphony Junior. Yeah, the junior. He played for that for a year. And he loves it. He wants to do that for a living. I said, "You want to teach kids to play?" He said, "No, I want to make the bigger bucks. I want to be in he wants to be in the orchestra, I guess, full time. I don't know exactly." Uh, yeah, I got enough chicken for another sandwich tomorrow. Anyway, uh, there it is. That's just part of the chicken. I still got half of it left. So we'll see. Mm. More thunder and lightning in the background. And we're supposed to get rain off and on all week. Part of it's from the hurricane that's going to start tomorrow, and the other part is from just a normal Georgia look. Make you hungry? Yeah. What did I have for breakfast? I had egg sandwich for breakfast, and that's thunder's bad. You can hear it. Anyway, I had egg sandwich for breakfast, and I think that was it today. I bought donuts too today to have for dessert. Our Lidl store has these chocolate. They're regular donuts, but they're chocolate glazed. They're better than any I've ever had for a store bought donut, bakery donut. Uh, and my water. That's all I ever drink. So, yeah. So you can't have gluten. It's got a bone in it. Or you choose not to. I think you said you watched the Crazy Pieces. You know, the Crazy Pieces dad found out he can't have gluten and all this stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna could have used a little more salt, but other than that, it's good chicken. So yeah, but I'm trying to think of what he did an allergy test, but it was something a little bit different to find out what he was allergic to. I said, I wonder if I should have that done, or if it's just my diverticulitis that does all that. I know I mainly notice it when I eat out at certain restaurants and their processed food, their chicken that they've had sitting in however much sodium and whatever. Yeah, they both have that, but I forget what he said he had done. It's something like an allergy test. But I don't remember. But like last week, my neighbor wanted to know if I wanted to go out since I didn't have a car. She was going to get ice cream. And I said, well, where are you going to get ice cream? Is there a wing place? She said, right next door. I said, okay, yeah, but I don't want ice cream. I'm going to get wings if that's all right. She said, that's fine. Well, I got the boneless wings because I had a special. And I had diarrhea the next day. And I said, it had to be the boneless wings that they got. It's not just a piece of chicken breast that they get and cut up and make into the, little pieces. It's got probably all this chemicals put in it to make it stay fresh. But does it really make it stay fresh or give people sickness? That's what I don't know. But I am going to go off of here, a sandwich, get my cucumber and onion out of the refrigerator and eat some of that with it. I just was not in the mood to cook a whole big glob of meals. I don't like cooking much anymore. I do it because I have to, but it may be quick meals like a chicken sandwich or maybe a hamburger, or it may be like this cucumber and onion took no time. Just chop up an onion and some cucumber together, you know. And I may eat a donut for breakfast. People say, how are you losing weight eating a donut? I said, because I don't go eat 3 or 4 donuts. I eat one. And I call it, that's what I. Yeah, you have to watch what you buy in the stores. Like, a lot of these young kids love Burger King and McDonald's and Taco Bell. Like Jeremy, who I watch, Jeremy Hells, he calls it taco smells. Because I had a friend that worked there when he was younger, and he was looking at their box of what's supposed to be hamburger meat that came in. Well, it broke down to that 10% hamburger meat in these big old, I don't know, I think he said they were 20-pound packs. 10% hamburger meat in that pack of meat that they get. And what's the rest of the stuff? That's why I don't eat that. I do eat at a Mexican restaurant, but it's not a Taco Bell restaurant. So You just have to watch. Mystery meat, yeah. Now, it's going on 3 years ago now. We were at my daughter's at Christmas time. And I had to get, cook something for Christmas dinner. And we were at the store and they had these whole chickens from the brand name company. Y'all probably have Tyson's. If you don't, it's a big company in America. Anyway, but it had everything already seasoned on it. And I said, okay, I'm going to buy that. Cook it. That way I don't have to. I had salt and pepper, and there was a couple other spices I could have used that were already at the house we were in. But I bought that because it was already seasoned and everything. The next day, I had diarrhea. And I went and got that package out of the trash can to read it. Monosodium glutamate, high phospho something, and something else. And I'm going, it wasn't just a plain piece of chicken with salt and pepper and herbs on it. They had to put everything else in it. I said, why can't they just get regular chicken? Now you get roasted chickens in the grocery stores. They say them roasted them all day long. But are those whole chickens, should they have stuff on them or are they plain? That's what I don't know. So, but if that's bothering me, I haven't noticed it. But I laid my phone down somewhere and I heard it go. Here it is. So I don't know what's on it. But as far as I know, I can buy a whole roasted chicken. It doesn't bother me. But if that I know of. So anyway, I've been on here an hour and a half. I'm gonna go sit down and eat this. Watch the videos I haven't watched. I may be back on live again with Cole. I know some people don't like going. My friends don't like going to Cole because he does have foul language, but it doesn't bother me. I overlook it. He's the nicest guy who can come to my rescue, and he'll help me out. He may still be lurking in the background. I don't know. I had trolls earlier, and I was deleting them. I couldn't delete them fast enough, and all I had to do is text him help, and he's right over here. So anyway, y'all keep Florida in your prayers. Keep Georgia in your prayers from this storm because it's coming. And I pray it's not raining on Thursday when I start my grief share classes again. Because I don't like driving in the rain and at night. Because this is bad enough rain that you can't see 2 feet in front of you. So, everyone, y'all have a blessed afternoon, blessed night, blessed day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And we'll see y'all on the next one.